Hey, everybody. This is Billy Polson from the business movement here in San Francisco. I'm psyched to be here again with another software show and tell. So this morning I have, and I'm going to do my best to pronounce his name correctly. I have Koen van den Heuvel, Heuvel
That's it.
from,
That's it.
from Fitune. Excellent. Koen, welcome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Billy, and thanks for having me on. And excited to talk to you and see if we can share some interesting bits that can be of use for your community.
Excellent. Thank you. Hey, so actually, Kuhn, I'm going to let you go ahead and kickstart. How would you say, like, someone hops in an elevator with you, you got a couple sentences to explain what Fitune is to them.
Mhm.
How would you describe Fitune?
Sure. So Fitune is the platform, the software platform that makes running and growing your fitness business easy. You can really break the platform down in three bits. So it's firstly, we provide an admin dashboard with which you can manage your entire business, save you hours in time for manual operations. Secondly, you get a website where customers can discover your business, book for the first time. And then thirdly, you get an app which is there for people to book on an ongoing basis. You can charge them, they can change bookings, schedule really the day-to-day of attending your classes.
Excellent. All right, so you all know how this works. We're going to put 15 minutes on the clock here. And Kuhn, we're going to dig a little bit deeper into exactly what Fitune does. All right, clock has started.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Hey, so let's start off with who would you say are your most successful or most frequent users? We at the business movement, we work with both studio owners, like boutique studio owners, as well as independent trainers. Tell us a little bit about your customer base.
Sure, absolutely. So it's really two different type of customers. We have different plans for each. One is the individual instructor, the trainer, the one man show, and then you have the boutique fitness studios that offer the group classes. So it's both the one-on-one appointments as well as the group classes, and that's really who we serve the most.
Excellent. And I know you and I've talked a little bit about one of the advantages of Fitune is it doesn't just start when the customer is onboarding, it actually starts before that, that you're helping with the marketing through website design as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that. It's basically, I think it's an essential part that many business owners forget. So many think like, okay, if I have a booking system in place, I will magically get customers. But if you really think about the entire buying cycle and what people go through, they would first go out, go online and see what's out there. So having a good website is really crucial for actually attracting new customers. That's how you and I find new services, buy stuff online. You go online, you see what's out there, and from there, you need to have a very smooth flow into your the ability to book your services or an intro offer. And that's a crucial part of the business that I think many business owners don't think about necessarily.
Yeah, for sure. And when they do think about it, they're usually pretty overwhelmed by it. The idea of trying
That's it.
to build
Yeah.
that first website is a monster. So that's excellent. And
Yeah.
so on the website side, I know a lot of my clients talk about SEO and making sure that they're showing up on search engines. Like, is the website also tuned for their specific search words and keywords?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's a crucial part of it, and that's the discovery phase. And I think the other part is actually once people create an account on your website, but they don't even necessarily book, what happens then? You don't want that potential lead to go lost. You want to be able to find ways to reach out and try and convert them. So that's actually another part of the website and the client management system, so the CRM that comes with the platform. So as soon as someone creates an account on your website and they don't book anything, they will be added to the database of your clients. You can see them in the segment that says leads. And to those people, you can follow up, you can reach out, you could call them, whatever you do, try and get them in the door, send marketing emails, which can really help with your business. And that's a crucial part of it. I think the other bit that you mentioned is the stress or the unknown that often comes with a website. And we hear these stories a lot where there's fitness business owners, they come up to us and they say, hey, I just paid 3K or 4K for a website. I had the developer do this. Now I have it. I don't know how to connect a booking system because I need to integrate it somehow. And I want to make a change to it. How do I do that? How do I make a change? Oh, I need to call the developer again and I need to pay another $100 to make a change to my website. So that's why we put that all in one place, easy to manage, very simple to set up. And because it's all built in one platform, the website, the client management, the booking system, it all communicates with each other, which I think makes it a lot easier for you, but also for your clients.
Excellent. So if someone, like, let's say you have a new trainer join your team at the studio and you need to add a new bio page for that trainer, is that something that the user, like the studio owner, can we add that page or do we go to you all to do that? How does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very simple. You can either manage your business from the phone or from a laptop computer. You can add a new trainer, customize your homepage in a few seconds. If you like, I can share my screen for a bit, show you around what a website could look like, and
Perfect.
how simple it is to use.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, let's see it. It's
Amazing.
definitely, I know that as I mentioned on the challenging side, that's one of those bears that a lot of our trainers or studio owners run into that they're relying on the developer uh, at all times to do any small changes to the site. So if they have the functionality,
Absolutely.
that'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, you don't want to wait for a week to make a change on your website, especially you have
Exactly.
an offer
Exactly.
running, whatever it might be.
Yep.
Um, cool. Can you see my screen?
Yep. You're good.
Amazing. So this is the admin dashboard. As soon as you create an account, you'll land on this page. From here, you can build your website, set up your prices, your memberships, do the marketing, share your app, really anything you need to do. But let's dive into the client side first. So what your clients would see if they would
Mhm.
land on your website, let's say. I have an
Perfect.
example opened up here. This is a homepage of a website. Anything you see here, you can customize. You can talk about the services that you offer, what you do. You could add reviews, testimonials, show who's in your team. So that's your homepage. And
Mhm.
from there, you can add the different services that you offer on top. So the first tab is your classes. These are group classes. This is your schedule. From here, I could very simply book and pay. I could press book. I go to the booking flow, and even the system could upsell me right away into a pack or a membership, which is
Mhm.
something I always highly recommend for any business owner. And I'll share a bit about that later. But get your customers on a recurring membership as much as you can. It will really help with the growth of your business.
Excellent.
Um, then on the rest of the website, you can add special events, appointments, which for one-on-one scheduling.
Mhm.
Um, you could even add courses, upload a video library, which you can see here. All of this you can put behind a paywall, give access to people with a certain membership. And then lastly, you have the pricing page here. And here you can set up your pricing, whether you want weekly, monthly, yearly pricing. You want to offer unlimited sessions or offer, let's say, packs.
Excellent.
So
And if they want to do some type of content shares, like a blog or like a opt-in video or anything like that, is it something that you all can assist with as well?
the video site, definitely, that's something that we do a lot with. You can add descriptions to it and text formats. The blog, not yet. That's something that
Okay,
will come to the platform.
excellent.
So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Okay, cool. Hey, so let's talk about the idea of trying to systemize a new client coming in. So, like, let's even start with the initial outreach as they're applying. And you said someone applies and then they never actually book for a class. How can
Mhm.
Fitune help them with like alerts and letting them know about those clients? Is that something they can kind of automate so they're not having to search for folks who've fallen into that bucket?
Absolutely. Maybe I should reshare my screen again, but basically, all right, let me do that again. So basically, as soon as someone creates an account on your website, um, they would show up in your contact section. In your
Okay.
contact section, you see anyone who has created an account. You have different segments, and here you would see, for example, a lead. If you click on the lead, if they provided information, you could reach out, either email, phone, Instagram, whatever you use for outreach, and track anything they do. So within the client account, you could do other things, see their bookings, the upcoming, the past ones, manage their membership, see how much they've spent, how many times have they visited you. All of
Excellent.
that can be done in here. And that also gives your clients a little profile on your website. So I'm back on your website. And let's
Mhm.
say I go to my bookings from
Hmm.
here as a client. I can manage my bookings, make changes. So I don't need to text you all the time. I want to change a booking or need to cancel something, which saves you a lot of time.
Excellent. That's great. And again, they can pay for that. Their credit card's all stored there. Everything's all easy.
Yes, absolutely. So
Great.
if they go through the payment flow, they can add their card details and they're stored into the system securely, and then you can charge them on an automated basis. And one of the things that I want to share is if you're not running memberships that automatically renew and charge your customer, um, you're setting yourself up to lose about 30% of your revenue during the holiday season. And that's something we found analyzing their own data on their system. So what we see during these holiday periods is a drop off of about 30% in bookings and sales. So you would expect actually revenue to go down as well by about 30% during these periods. But the businesses that set up recurring memberships that charge their customers, they only lose revenue about 5% during those times. So really, that saves you about 25% of your revenue during these holiday seasons, which is just one of the million reasons that you should absolutely charge your customers on an auto recurring basis, even if that means paying another 2 or 3% in transaction fees, because
Yep.
otherwise you're just being penny foolish, penny wise, pound foolish, right? You're
Exactly.
concerned with a little extra charges, but you're losing out on 25% of the revenue there and the sales.
Definitely those summer seasons often as well as the holidays are definitely can be such a dip for us as studio owners, so that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the invoicing, are they able to do credit card transactions as well as bank transfers like ACH, like are they able to bank auto transfer as well?
No, it's all through credit cards and debit
Credit card.
cards.
Okay.
Those are
Cool.
stored onto the system and charged automatically.
Okay,
Um,
perfect.
I think in maybe an even better way to explain it, and I always use this as an example, is someone asks me, I have business owners come up and they say, I know, but I do like my payments manually. And then I ask them, okay, do you have a Netflix subscription, a Spotify, Amazon Prime, whatever it is? Imagine needing to pay them manually every month for your subscription. Like, how many times more likely would you be to not pay for a month or forget or not take the time? And that's what's happening with your business. Your clients, if they need to pay you manually every month, they're gonna forget. It takes more hassle. It's more hassle for them to pay than not pay. So
Yep.
just think about that when you're considering that.
Most definitely. And it's honestly something that one, taking it off your plate. of having to remind them to pay and chasing them down and getting the new
Mhm.
credit card, like all of that is definitely adds to your time. And that's the job of a piece of software, is to systemize that and automate that so you have
Yeah.
less time outside session doing work. That's great. Talk to me a little bit, Koen, about the support on the Fitune side. So let's say I actually already have a piece of software I'm using. All my clients are in
Mhm.
there. I'm not happy with it. I need to transfer it over to Fitune and I want to get started with you all. Tell me a little bit about how Fitune helps me support wise in migrating and kind of getting up and running as a user.
Absolutely. So first of all, we have demo calls if you want to explore the platform. We also don't have any paywalls, so we have free forever plan. We're very confident in the product that we have. That's why we don't put it behind a paywall. You can create an account, no credit card required. You log on, you play around, you like it, you start setting things up. At some point, if you grow as a business, of course, we have paid plans for that. We need to make some money as well, but we want to support you on your growth, and that's why we have a model like that. Um, if you do get onto a paid plan and you have a decent client base already, we offer free migration services, so we can help you migrate all of your clients over onto the system. We can even the subscriptions that you are already running, we can keep them, so you don't need to put all the details back on there. We can help with all of that. Send out an invite email to all of your clients with a new temporary password. So in a matter of one email, they're onto your platform and they can start booking.
Excellent. All right, so we got about 2 minutes left. Tell me, last couple of things. Tell me if you were going to say the differentiators, what
Mhm.
is Fitune doing that no other software is doing, or you're doing better, or you're a better fit for a certain client? How would you describe the differentiators for Fitune as a software?
Sure. I'll tell you the two main reasons why business owners choose Fitune over other platforms. And really the main one is the ease of use. And it sounds simple, but it's so crucial.
Uh,
It's really the ease of use, not just for the business owner, but even more importantly for your clients. So if the platform is hard to use for your clients and you have 100 clients, 200 clients, and there's a little bug or something is unclear and something is not going right, imagine having 100, 200 people reach out to you as a business owner. And that's what we see too often in the fitness industry and with the platforms is the reliability or the ease of use is just not there. And that
uh,
just creates more headaches for a business owner than actually what a platform should do and just save you time and make your life easier. So that's the main differentiator.
Excellent. That's good. And let's talk a little bit about. I know you mentioned pricing. It's kind of
Yeah.
a free setup and startup. Do you want to talk any more details on pricing side?
Yeah, sure. So we have a free forever plan. That's if you're just starting out, you have less than 20 clients, you can launch your website, the bookings, the automations, the app, all of that is included. As soon as you go above 20 active clients, you would go onto the pro plan, which is 59 a month.
Okay.
That's generally for individual instructors, PTs. You get features like analytics as well, bulk emails, promo codes, free trials. All of that is included in the plan. And then we have a plus and an ultra plan. The plus is if you're a bit more serious about the business, you can have up to 120 active clients, and you get core features like show fees, waiting lists, booking windows, custom fields that your clients can fill in when making a booking, and the ultra plan, which is like unlimited clients and very studio specific features like selecting a spot in your yoga class or your bike
Oh,
in a
excellent.
cycling studio. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And I think you said something about you all wanted to offer like a promo code for business movement folks if they wanted to get up and running with you.
Yes, absolutely. We created a code for your community. It's TBM20. You get
Okay,
20% off your first year with us. And
excellent.
yeah, simply apply that at the checkout.
That's awesome. Koen, I appreciate your time so much. Thank you for introducing Fitune to us. Again, your perspective on the idea of how a software should be making our lives easier
Mhm.
fits exactly in with what we're trying to do for folks. So thank you so much.
Amazing. Thanks for having me on, Billy. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everybody, have a good day. We'll see you soon.